Ikut dah. Hello, good morning everyone. Today I want to share an important lesson from a talk by Dr. Justin Sung titled Stop Studying, Start Learning. It challenged the way most of us think about studying. Dr. Sung begins his own story. He was the kind of student who couldn't study up to 20 hours a day. He worked relentlessly, memorizing facts, chasing top grades, and pushing himself to the limit. But what he discovered was surprising. Despite all the effort, he wasn't truly learning. He was simply cramming, and that method was not sustainable. No, was it effective in the long run? His main message. His main message is simply but powerful. Studying is not the same as learning. Many of us confuse the two. We think that by spending more hours at our desks, by memorizing every single line of textbook, we are doing our best. But in reality, real learning requires something very different. It requires thinking. Dr. Sang introduced the idea of metacognition. That means being aware of how our own mind works. Instead of just consuming information, we need to step back and ask, am I actually understanding this? Am I making connections between ideas? Am I learning in a way that will last? One practical strategy he suggests is developing what he calls a higher order thinking. Rather, as you study, notice when your brain tells you some things feel boring, irrelevant, or forgettable. Those are signals that you are not engaging deeply. If you pay attention to those signals, you can adjust your approach and gradually improve the way you learn. Another technique is to focus on connections between concepts. Instead of memorizing isolated facts, ask yourself, well, how do these ideas fit together? What is the bigger picture? For example, instead of memorizing every chemical formula, try to understand the relationships between them and why they matter. What way the knowledge stick in your mind more naturally? He also talks about non-linear notes taking. Most of us write notes in a straight line, copying words from the book, but Dr. Sang recommends us concept maps, diagrams that show relationships, arrows, and structures. This mirrors how our brain actually organizes knowledge. Finally, he reassures us with some things. Encouraging deep learning is a trainable skill. With practice, anyone can learn faster and more effectively. In fact, he says that with just a couple of weeks deliberate training, you'll learn in days what might normally take weeks. Okay, thank you. That's all from me. Goodbye.